Mosquitoes are a menace. They are, in fact, humanity's deadliest enemy. And according to WHO, they cause an estimated 700,000 deaths every year across the world. And now a Google-linked project wants to release, believe it or not, about 32 million mosquitoes in the United States in an effort to curb their numbers and to help stop the spread of disease that travels through mosquitoes. Our next story explains the science behind it and also the outrage it is causing.
They kill more humans than sharks, snakes, lions and crocodiles combined. Every year, mosquitoes spread deadly diseases to millions across the world. They are among the smallest creatures on Earth, yet they are responsible for more human deaths than any other animal. For decades, governments have spent billions trying to control them. Sprays, traps and pesticides have all been used, but the battle has never truly been won. Now, scientists want to try something very different. A company called Verily, owned by Google's parent company Alphabet, is seeking approval from US Environmental Protection Agency to release up to 32 million specially bred mosquitoes across parts of California and Florida over the next 2 years. The proposal has ignited a fierce debate. At the center of the plan are male mosquitoes infected with a naturally occurring bacterium known as Wolbachia. The males do not bite people, but when they mate with wild female mosquitoes, the eggs fail to develop properly. Over time, mosquito populations can shrink dramatically.
Mosquito é método natural.
It's a natural, self-sustaining method because once we implement it, we don't need to come back to it. And it's safe because Wolbachia doesn't spread to humans. It won't cause illness in humans and won't cause any problems for the environment or for other animals.
The idea may sound like science fiction, but it has already been tested. The Google-backed firm had already released 1 million sterile mosquitoes in California in 2017. Another trial conducted by a British company, Oxitec, was deemed a success in 2022.
Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, YAHAWAHSHI'S, Rakah, Quadash, the belongs to apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. Now, I mean, I can't say this is anything unusual compared to what we normally hear, but it's the fact that they're releasing GMO mosquitoes, basically. As they mentioned, is one of the main killers to human society, as they claim. And this could go very much downhill, considering it's Esau we're talking about. Nothing is for the good of the society unless it's to help him, because back before they actually got into some real power, especially when it came over here, the fight against Gad and Ishakar, mosquitoes was the number one thing kicking their butts. And other countries know to use garlic. And I think vinegar also works against them too, if I remember correctly. I had to look more into that. But here they talking about you releasing it in 2 states. Problem is, mosquitoes travel. They don't just stick in one area. Now, the thing with this is they quote-unquote claim that this is supposed to help kill the whole thing with mosquitoes killing people anyways. Before I jump into that, I'm going to start off with this scripture real quick. This is Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed of him say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? And this is Esau. He flips everything. So not only is he trying to either A, make it to his benefit, and B, make it more of a downside because with anything they add comes with a bad side. If we have not learned from the whole um the jab thing and anything else they use, like even the stuff in the sky, the chemtrails that he leaves before it rains, these people is definitely broken in the head. So you can expect some backfire with this. So he's also changing the natural use of what mosquitoes is. Sure, it can be dangerous and people can die from it. I won't take that away. But that's still the natural use that the Lord has pretty much set into motion for these creatures. So I want to go into that, what they called it. So they said Wolbachia is not a disease, but rather a naturally occurring bacterium found in up to 60% of all insect species, including butterflies, bees, and fruit flies. Now, this is going based off what they said. They may not even tell the whole thing behind it. So on paper it sounds good, but there could be a whole greater truth behind it, or something they added with it, like another strain or something. So actually, I want to type in something. We'll type in Wolbachia bacteria. It says Wolbachia. Let me see. I'm trying to go into it. Male killing. Hmm. So the Wolbachia on insects, it does a number of things. It says male killing in some species, such as specific butterflies, ladybirds, and bacteria, kill male offsprings while they are still in larval stage. This ensures only affected females survive to reproduce. Now, as they might have mentioned, I'm not sure if I might have paused before it, but in this video, they said that male mosquitoes does not bite, which is true. The females do. But if this is to kill off the males, that just leaves the females, which means more you're going to see more female mosquitoes biting left and right. Now, what this also means is it also ends off or downgrades the population even more, is what they mentioned further in this video, or I think early in the video. So two and two is not adding up here. But it says, let's go even further. It says feminization can alter the genetic makeup of males so they develop as fertile females or as infertile pseudo-females, severely skewing the sex ratio of the insect population. Now, while they claim this may not be harmful to people, it could probably do some things to the human body, or just in general. It might leave a messed up uh, disease inside your body that mutated. Or what it could do is it could also mess up the sperm gene as well. You never know when it comes to Esau. So I'm not gonna lay anything too crazy out, but we know with Esau, he always has something with these things, added or strained with it. There's more in it, but I think I would just end it there. Actually, it also says affect male mates with an unaffected female. The bacteria disrupts the male sperm. So again, not too far fetched from what I'm saying. So I'm gonna leave it off on that part because that's the disasters of Wolbachia, the Wolbachia bacteria, as it's called. We can only imagine what else they're gonna do with it. So I'm gonna end it off with this scripture real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 5. It says, "There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, is an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit low and the rich sit in low places. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh an hedge, a serpent shall bite him. Now, this is of course going into our people in this one, but this could be also equated with Esau because he is always great in folly. And we was the rich at one point that sit in these low places. And now that Esau is pretty much digging a massive pit, he's going to fall right into it. It's just a matter of time. The Lord is keeping tally on all these things that happen. So we're gonna imagine what's going to happen next with what other animals he tries to use on insects, sea aquatic life, or even us. The merry-go-round doesn't stop yet. So, little one, this is a little edifying. It was that Shalom.